on Yelp. Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where you're at.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
You think so? First and foremost, thank you for listening to Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk to a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you're listening to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app. I cannot thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1, shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Calling my guy, how are we living?
What's up?
Not much, man. Let's get that mic closer, a little bit higher for me. Let's see. Talk.
It's right here.
Yeah, I know, but you're a little loud. I'll just turn it up. Yeah, no worries. All right. Question of the day, my guy. Go back 10 years and give yourself relationship advice.
Wow.
Yeah, let's get on the phones and let's call my boy B and see what he is talking about.
Yo.
B, what's good, family? Nah. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, B?
B, what's up?
Hello.
Man, question of the day. I want you to go back 10 years.
Okay.
And give your younger self relationship advice. What would you tell them?
10 years.
Yeah.
33.
Yeah, ringing 15. Ooh, the height of our ruckus. The height of our ruckus.
If I was to give myself advice, I would say not to get into any relationships.
Oh, just not.
Not to get into any relationships. No, not to get into any relationships because at that time I was lost in my life. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just all over the place. So I would probably say just work on your career. Get that situated first before you can look. The thing is, like, you should never be in a relationship unless you can afford a relationship. Simple as that.
I like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if I was going to say that at 33, like I would say, like I was nowhere. I was just getting by. I was making decent money, but it wasn't like I didn't have a good career or anything like that. So I was just like, hey, just get down to work on your career, start making your money, and then stop chasing women and let the right woman come to you, and don't just be patient, don't rush it. You know, it'll happen.
I like that. Do you think back then? Do you think you coming to you, telling yourself that? Do you think he would listen?
No.
Why not?
Do we ever listen?
But it's a difference knowing it's you, though.
Yeah, you know.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
People like I always say you can give all the advice to anybody, all the advice in the world to anybody. But the ultimate decision comes to that person no matter what at the end of the day. And you know, the thing is, I got to a point where I used to give a lot of advice out, but I stopped. The reason I'm being is like because I'm just telling you something that you probably already know, that you already should know, but you're not gonna listen to me because I'm telling you. You're gonna do it because you have to do it and you figure it out yourself. I learned that early on, and that's why I stopped wasting my time trying to give advice to people. I'd rather them learn the hard way. I think failure is the best advice. Yeah, best teacher. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like best teacher for sure. So you just have to go through it. You know, I think you'll be a way better man. I think you build more character that way. Going through those trenches and then coming out the other end. You know, like I think it'll be way better.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would have listened to myself because I think I was just like, partying, drinking, just, going through it. But like, you learn to know, like, as you age, some of the things that you thought that was important are not that important at all. So you find that, but you don't find that. You don't find that when you're in chaos. You only find that in solitude.
Yep.
So I would say that. So yeah, I wouldn't. I can give myself advice, but I don't think I would have taken my own advice, to be honest. I think I have to go through all this in order to get to the other end. That's just me being real.
Do you think it's, you know how they say, well, I mean, it's not how they say, but it is, everybody has their own walk of life. And
Yep.
It is the struggles that we go through is what shapes us. And, let me real quick. It's the struggles that we go through that change us, but we have to build. I feel like if I don't know. I think you would take some of your advice.
No, I wouldn't.
I think so.
I don't think I would have. I think I would have listened. There's a difference between taking the advice and listening to the advice.
Oh, okay.
Like I would listen. I would listen to the advice. I think I would sit down with you, with myself and be like,
yeah. And I mean, you're coming to him, suit on, Rolex on. You're having the highest form of yourself come to your old self. You don't think that would we see it in Back to the Future. You've seen it in Time Cop with John Clark. I'm just naming movies where they go back to the future. But do you get what I'm saying? I think, in some instances.
I get it. I get it, Chris. Like I was saying, I think you're saying that because I am a well-educated at that person. You're saying that I'm wearing a suit, I'm wearing Rolex. So you would ideally want to listen to that person because obviously it's coming from a good place, right?
Yeah.
And I get that. But at the same time, you're also, you're changing my life in a way by doing that as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Even if you think about like Back to the Future, right?
Yep.
Like if you change some kind of aspects in the Back of the Future, remember how things change differently, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to do that to myself either. I would want to go through this entire thing and then come out the other end. Because if you think about it this way, the guy that's wearing the Rolex and the suit would have never got to that by getting his own advice from somebody else. No, he got there by going through it, right?
True.
So if I'm that guy and I'm coming back to my 33 and telling myself, what difference does that make? I'm not gonna help him. I'm probably gonna mess him up a little bit more, right? Because he might not. Imagine this, at 33, if he comes up to me and okay, you know what, I'll fucking do it. I'll get my shit together and but then. Did that really fix what I was going through at the time?
Absolutely
Probably not.
No,
Absolutely not. So I put it under the rug and then I just worked on something else.
Yeah.
But those things are still there,
Very
right?
true. I like
so
that.
I can make a shit ton of money.
I like that.
I could take a shit ton of money. I can have all the Rolex and etc. But the problems are still underneath. They're still there.
And they're going to come out. Yeah.
They're going to come out. Yeah.
They're going to come to light. Don't worry. Yeah.
Then your destruction is even worse. It's even bigger.
100% because you have more to lose.
More to lose, exactly. So I would say I mean, I'm talking to my future self. Like I had to go through it in order to become that future self. So I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't tell him I would listen. I would be like, I think what you're saying is I agree with you and etc. But at the same time, I would be like, I have to go through this first. And I have to, deal with it.
So I guess what you're going to tell him is, hey, what you're about to go through will only make you better in the end. Trust me.
100%. Your failures are the biggest teacher there is. So you have to, I tell my nephew this all the time. I was like, bro, fail as much as you can. Yeah. I'm not saying fail in the sense of going purposely fail.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is take risks, do things, try different things.
Yeah.
It's okay to fail. Just saying that those things will build character within you, where you will end up becoming a way better human being down the road. That's the purpose of life. I think we have to go through all these. Yeah. We have to go through all this in order to become the best version of ourselves. If we don't go through it, you won't be you wouldn't even know what the best version of yourself is.
I like that.
You really won't.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, my guy. I appreciate you moving back. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
Hey, bro.
Let's call. First time, long time.
First time, long time.
First time, long time.
Yo.
What's good, my guy?
Hold on. Let me walk that back.
Yeah, I appreciate
Good,
you.
brother.
No, I know, man. I miss you too. How we living?
I didn't say I miss you.
Wow,
I said, yo. I do miss you, though. What's up,
this
brother?
guy, not much, bro. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up to Joe.
Joe, what's up, man?
Yo.
Man.
Oh, Jimmy, what up, man?
Damn.
Coy. Damn.
Hey, man, question for you of the day, man.
I'm ready.
Let me ask you this. You're a good person. This is a good person to ask. You are a good person to ask.
Appreciate that.
I want you to go back 10 years. That puts you in 2015.
2015.
I think we were partying then, right? Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That was probably the height. That was probably
say
that. Let me ask you this. Go back 10 years, and I want you to give yourself some relationship advice. What would you tell yourself?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, let me circle back real quick. 10 years.
10 years. Give yourself some advice. 10 years. Nothing that can be financially related. So you can't make money off of the advice you're giving yourself.
Yeah. I would tell myself it's not that serious.
Oh.
Nothing's that serious. You know?
Yeah.
If you're talking about relationships,
Yeah.
women, for men, you get all riled up. You're trying to impress people.
Yeah.
It's not that serious. You play it cool.
Damn.
I think that's the way to go. In my 40s,
Yeah.
you just kind of like, you don't really got to impress nobody. You just be yourself.
Isn't that crazy?
Act
Isn't
cool.
that crazy how you look at it now? It's like,
and you know what? It works so much better.
yeah.
You don't have to impress anybody in your 20s or 30s either. You just don't realize it until you get later on. You know?
Yeah, and it's not about what the type of money you spend. You don't got to wine and dine so bad. It's just be yourself, have a good time, enjoy company. That's it.
Why don't we do that?
I think when you're young, you don't know no better. You know?
Damn.
You know what it is? It's confidence. There it is.
Yeah. There it is.
As you get older, you experience things as men. We mature later than women.
Yeah, facts.
So as you go through your confidence, you as long as you got the confidence, you're good. That's it. When you're young, you don't have confidence. You don't know.
Nah, that's true.
Damn, confidence
that's
is
true.
replaced with the bullshit. The acting.
100%. To be old and wise, you have to be young and foolish.
Sure.
That's right. You got to learn.
Yeah, I mean, damn, that's fucking true. It's not,
and that's just
serious.
not for relationship advice, like
that's
you said.
all
that
advice.
goes through all aspects.
That's all
life,
advice. But if you don't take everything
that's
so
business,
serious,
relationships, friendships too, everything.
Yeah. What was the biggest thing you've learned? Do you think?
Through what we talking
from your 20s to your 40s in relationships?
Relationship.
Yeah. From your 20s to now, where you're at.
You talking about like a girlfriend relationship or friends?
Girlfriend relationship. No, I'm talking about girlfriend relationship.
Okay. Got you. I think when the time is right. When you're young, you get hung up in wanting what you think is what the world perceives.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to get married, you're supposed to have kids, you want a hot wife.
Yeah.
You want everything.
Yeah.
Time goes by. Life is short. 20 years later,
I
ain't married.
Yeah.
But I had a great life.
Yeah.
But now I appreciate the small things in life too. So
100%.
I don't know if that really answers your question.
It does because you're learning to realize that nothing is what it seems.
Appreciating things
and
later on.
You're starting to appreciate all the little things. And you're realizing that everybody that is successful or you deem is successful doesn't have it all together.
Exactly.
And that's, I think that's one of the critical lessons that, we learn, I'm just talking about just for guys in general. Like I talk to people that are 20 and 30 years into a relationship and none of them tell me, it's like, Doug, what are we talking about? This is work every day.
Mm-hmm.
And women tell me, it's like, there's some days I want to wake up and put a gun to his face, and I don't, and they call it growth. And there's, and there's guys that say, Doug, like, it's the good and the bad, but there's more good days than bad days, and it's
Absolutely.
just the work. It's work and communication.
That's right.
Damn. Let me ask you one last question. I'm gonna let you go. Do you think that it's the women that are waiting for us to grow up, and when are we going to be the men we're supposed to be?
Say it again.
Do you think women are waiting for us as men to grow up and be the man that they know us to be?
No, I think they expect us to be that man now.
Oh, okay.
Now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's why the age gap is crucial for men and women. I think 10 years is the number. Women mature, by the time they're in the late 20s, 30, they know what they want.
Yeah.
If you're not with your high school sweetheart or college sweetheart, women by 25, 30, they want family, they want kids. Men are still fucking around at 35.
Yeah.
When men hit 40, they know what they want. Even if they already had kids, they're not mature in their mind. They're only doing it because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
They still working on their job. They try to make money.
Yeah.
When you hit 40, you're making your money.
Yeah.
You got, you dress nice. You got nice things.
Yeah.
You got a nice relationship.
Yeah.
But 10 years is it. I think 10 years is the mental age maturity level that men and women are equalized. 10 years.
I like that. That's a good question. I like that. That's a good question.
I gotta call these East Coast guys more often.
Yeah, I gotta call these East Coast guys more.
I'm telling you. I mean, out here it's hard dating out here. But
I can imagine.
I from what I observe, it's men mature later because you're hustling in your young ages.
Yeah.
You're still going out, you fucking on your boys.
Yeah.
And then when you finally ready to settle down, you got a good job, you're making the right money.
Yeah.
You want everything at that point. Women, they're ready to go.
Yeah.
They want to have babies at 25, 30.
Yeah. Sure.
But if you match up with a man that's 30, he might give you a kid. You might have problems later because he may still be out there fucking around.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying.
That's true, man. In his 40s, hey, you know what? Because I often think of us in our 30s versus us in our 40s, two totally different people.
30, we still out there. Yeah, we getting shit-faced, blacked out drunk.
Yeah. That's not really that.
We've never done that. Us three have never done that.
That's crazy. Oh, man. Hey, my boy, I appreciate you to the moon and back, my guy.
Hey, I love you guys, man. Thank you for calling.
Always, dog. We're going to pull up soon. We're going to pull up soon, for sure.
All right.
All right, man.
All right. Later.
Yeah, very solid advice, though. That's crazy. Yeah, I kind of thought, asking these questions to the fellas that we have 20 plus years with. You start to think back what we were doing 10 years ago, and it's like, fuck, we was really
doing fun.
We were really maxing it out. Late 20s.
Ask good advice.
No, we was maxing out. Let me ask you this. What would you tell yourself?
I mean, to me, Joe said it all, and B too.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if, I always say the younger people won't listen no matter what. Even if it is you.
100%. 100%.
So it's like what B was saying, you got to go through trials and tribulations,
100%.
I think, to learn, because that is the best teacher.
Yeah.
If you had somebody telling you something all the time and all of a sudden that person isn't there anymore, or all of a sudden you stop getting advice, so what are you going to do after that? Are you going to be like, shit, things aren't working the way I want, and you fold? Or are you going to go tap into what you've learned already, or tap into what you failed already, and then experience from that? That's what I would say. What about you from experience?
I would say, I agree with Joe. It's not that serious. And not even that. Like you're good. Just I would try to tell myself that be patient. Be patient. Be like be patient, but still be aggressive. And aggressive mining is like continue to work on yourself aggressively.
Right.
But be patient for the success. It would be my thing.
Does it?
Be patient for the because be patient for the girl, but actively but be aggressive about working on yourself.
Be aggressive, yeah.
Yeah, be aggressive about working on yourself. Be patient for the relationship because that person is going to see everything and. Oh no, I did not know that. Oh my gosh, I did not know that.
It's fine.
That is wild. I did not know that. Yeah, no. I'm glad I cut it.
Winged it.
Oh my gosh, Coy, we got to talk about that off air. Oh man, wish we had a BTS cam to hear the conversation.
All right.
We would have maybe we'll do a pre-production. Like we'll keep the camera on.
You
pre-production.
can still do it, or just save it for the next one. That's fine. I don't know if you have time or not.
I got time. Well, I'm gonna call someone and I'll call. I'll say I shoot. Oh my god! I didn't know. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. All right. Let me call Miss K. Oh my gosh. That was absolutely hilarious.
Hello.
Miss K.
Hi.
You know it's the countdown, right?
The final countdown?
Yeah. Me and Miss K are hanging out.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're going to hang out, grab lunch, and catch up and talk about all the things.
All the things.
All the things. All of them. I'm here with Coy, by the way. Coy, say what's up to Miss K.
What's up, Miss K?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
All right, Miss K, question of the day, and I wanted you to go back 10 years. And I guess the best thing, go back 10 years and give yourself some relationship advice. What would you give yourself?
Run. Girl, run.
Damn. Really?
Oh my God, yes. Like, with my ex, that's who I was with back then. I was like 23.
Yeah.
If probably the one thing I could tell myself, if you are confused as to how somebody feels about you, or if they're repeatedly showing you like they're not going to change, believe them. Like don't believe in or don't invest in the potential.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that was like my biggest thing is like I saw the potential of him.
Yeah.
And I wanted to believe it so badly.
Yeah.
But he didn't even want that. And so it's like you're literally beating yourself up and like crying and jumping through hoops for somebody who literally is not even reciprocating a tenth of the effort.
Yeah. No, it's facts. It's facts. When someone's on the fence, put them on the other side. Yeah. You have to.
But that would be my biggest thing. Even now, like I was dating somebody for like a couple months, like just getting to know somebody.
Yeah.
And I had to like constantly like bring up like, hey, your communication sucks. Like if we're making plans, like you need to make step plans with me. Like I'm not just here at your convenience.
Yeah. Thanks.
And at the third time of me bringing it up, I was finally like, dude, I'm good. Like this is clearly not a priority to you. And as before, I would have been so upset or sad or like, I would have beaten myself up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, absolutely not. Why the fuck am I stressing over somebody who doesn't give a fuck? What?
Yeah. 100%. Isn't that crazy?
And I think that's just the biggest thing. It's just like, you literally have to believe people's behaviors, not their words.
Oh my God. No, it's true.
Because homie could tell me all those different times, like, no, you're a priority. Like, our plans are important. I want to see you. Really?
Yeah.
Then fucking show me, bro.
Show?
Yeah.
And it's like, it gets to a point where I have to have enough self-respect to be like,
yeah,
you know what to do. We're grown-ass people.
Yeah, but you're a giver.
1,000%, but it came to a cost so many times in the past to where I'm now realizing, no, I've had this conversation 3 times with you. Yeah. That is too many for me.
Yeah.
And his whole thing was, well, we're just learning how to get, no. We're not just learning how to get to know each other. You know how to communicate. I've made it very crystal clear. I am a planner. I need to know what time, where, blah, blah, blah. I have kids relying on me. I'm a grown-ass adult. I don't just sit around and do nothing, stare at the wall until you want to hang out.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts.
And that's, I think just the biggest thing is having enough self-respect to not look at it as oh my God, why don't they want me? More of just oh my God, there could be somebody else who's going to make the effort and match my effort. Facts.
There's someone always willing to match your effort, and if not match, do more.
1,000%. And I just read the Mel Robbins, her book, the Let Them Theory. Mm-hmm. And she touches on dating, and she's you might say yes to 20 people and it not work out, but all those yeses are getting you closer to where you're supposed to be.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
And so now it's instead of beating myself up over another month and a half of getting to know somebody. Yeah. Okay, cool. But now I know how important that communication is to me.
100%.
And I'm not willing to settle on that.
Not even a little bit.
Nope.
It's kind of crazy how you start coming to conclusions faster as you start to listen to yourself.
And trust yourself.
Yeah, trust this is never going to work out. Once you trust that.
Literally, and you know what's crazy? You know when you are not with the right, when you're not, it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
And you can try to gaslight yourself as much as possible and be okay, well, we're just getting to know each other. We're learning. No. We have intuition and different senses for a reason.
Yeah.
And we have to remember to trust yourself and trust your body.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then what? You're literally letting other people decide your whole life for you.
100%. 100%. Regardless. I love that. Shit, that was good. That was really good, actually.
So.
Damn. I didn't think,
But that's just my biggest thing. I was talking to my son because he's 13 and just went through his first big breakup.
Oh my God. Hey, was the world over?
The world was over.
He was so sad at first, but then my friends reached out to him and we were all talking to him and we were dude, know your worth, my guy. And he's what the heck?
Yeah.
And then he found out she was talking with her. He's I don't want her back. What?
Yeah.
And I was I am so proud of you.
The moment you set a boundary, go ahead.
Sorry, are moms always secretly happy when their boys break up with a girl?
Not happy, but this girl, I didn't like her from the get-go. She had a quote boyfriend, and then she started talking to Landon, and I said, nope. Not in my house. Yeah. You are not an option. You are not the side dude.
Yeah, never.
She wants to hang out. Yeah. She needs to not have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, no, fair.
And so I already didn't like this girl. And then he broke up with the dude. Yep. And I was okay. Because I knew if I pushed of don't do it, he's going to want it more.
100%. 100%.
So I'm okay. So I was nice to the girl, welcomed her into my home, took her out to dinner with us, all the things. And then it was maybe last week we went out to dinner and she was being really rude to me. And I think he finally saw it and he didn't feed into it. And so he was trying to make me feel better instead of her. Yeah. And that's when she gave us this, she went into the restroom at the restaurant for the whole time we were eating, talking on her phone.
Oh, hell.
I don't know.
She's about the same age as him?
Yes, 13. And I looked at him
Jesus.
Yes, and I said, I just got off of work. I'm freaking tired. I'm taking her home after this. I'm not dealing with this. I don't need to. That's rude.
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that.
As they say, this generation is cooked.
I'm not listening to Coy. I apologize for that. But yeah,
I told Landon, I was like, I got Riz. I could find somebody in California. He's like, please do not ever say that again.
Yeah, please don't. Please do not. Okay. Absolutely not. Please not. Please do not. We appreciate you, Miss K. We are going to let you go. I'm going to text you later. You're going to be up for a while?
I am.
All right, cool. I'll hit you up.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, later.
Bye.
Bye. Now, that, you know what? Right. That, like, fucking, you know. You know what? I like the fact that when she said, like, look, you know it's not going to work out.
Yeah.
You know from the jump it's not. You know.
You want to keep energy.
Yeah, nah, that's going to work. No, it's not, bro. Not going to work out. Promise you.
This stock will shoot up. I can feel it. It's going to go on its bull run.
Yeah, Ed and Rod. Yeah, Ed and Rod. All right, man, let's get up out of here. First, foremost, thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcast, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audio Boy, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I cannot thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1, shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com, or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website, shoot me a message. Coy, my guy, we are out.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
thing. So?